Hey chummers, what's going on? Chum Brothers coming at you today. Sadly, there is no Nick. Been crazy for Nick and I at work lately. Plus, the W's been just killing us. There's absolutely no break in the wind. Today we are gonna show you some knots. What we use out there while we're fishing. Some other good knots that you can use for yourself. Let's get into it. Alright you guys, the first knot I'm going to show you how to tie is going to be the clinch knot. And this is your basic knot pretty much on the back of every how to tie a knot. When you go on YouTube and you type in how to tie a knot, this is the knot that most people are going to show you. So you're going to go in through your eye. You're going to wrap this 7 times, your tag end. And then you're going to take that tag end and put it through that hole that you made, and then just tighten it down. Ooh, it's a little harder with yarn than it is with fluorocarbon or braid. But once you're done, a simple clinch knot should look something like this. Wraps around, it doesn't overlap itself at all, it just continues and then comes out. And then this is a really strong knot. It doesn't really break that often. It sometimes can come unwound. I've never personally had that problem, but I've had plenty of friends of mine tell me not to use that knot. So instead of using that knot, we're going to use the advanced clinch knot, which same process. So you're going to put it through your eye. You're going to wrap this 7 times. 5, 6, and 7. You're going to put it right through that eye hole. And then from here you're going to turn around, and that hole that you made with the wrap and putting it through the hole, you're going to put that tag end right through there. And that's going to be your advanced clinch knot or your modified clinch knot, and it just makes it a lot stronger. It's a lot more loops and ties that it's going to have to go through, so it makes it a lot stronger. It's not going to pull out and unravel itself when you got a bigger fish on the line or anything. So that is the improved clinch knot. Alright, next we're going to show you the polymer knot. Polymer knot is really easy. It's probably the easiest knot I know how to tie. I use it when it's dark outside, when I'm doing any kind of night fishing, because this one's really quick and I can tie it basically with my eyes closed. So you're going to go in through the eye of your hook. You're going to go back through the same side you just came out of. Okay? You're going to want to leave yourself a pretty decent amount of slack. Okay, now with this looped end, which is going to be your temporary tagged end, you're going to do an overhand knot. Okay, get your overhand knot in. It's going to look like this. Okay, tighten that knot down just a little bit, and then you're going to take your loop that you made and feed your hook through that loop. So it's going to go right through that loop. Come around. And then you're going to just tighten it down with the rest. And you should get yourself a pretty tight knot. Use my desk. Pretty tight knot like this. Now if you're using monofilament or braid, it probably wouldn't snap like that, but there we go, we got the polymer knot. Very strong knot, good for drop shots and everything, which I'm about to show you. Alright, the drop shot. So with the drop shot, all you're going to want to do is tie your basic polymer knot through the eye, through the eye, do a quick overhand knot, So that wasn't very quick. Okay. And then this is how it should look sitting on the string. Okay. And you're gonna have a foot, 2 foot, however long you would like of string. And then down here you can do, if you would like another polymer knot, that would work. I like to do the clinch knot on my weight. It's just a little bit easier that way. Stronger, I have a little more faith in the clinch knot on a weight than on the polymer knot, personally. Clinch knot, tighten that down, and this is what it should look like. So you have your hook, 1, 2, 3 feet of line, your weight, and then it will just sit at the bottom like this with your hook sitting like this. And you have your bait coming off of it, and it's great. Love this knot. Alright, next knot is going to be a joining knot or a blood knot. The blood knot is the best joining knot that I have found. I use it to either join mono fluorocarbon to braid, when I'm tying my leader on to my flip-in stick so that I can cast it out and it's not going to catch as bad. I think this knot works the best, to be honest with you. So I use 2 different colored strings that we can kind of track it a little bit better. I got my pink string and my green string. And what you're going to do is you're going to get these strings and you're going to want to make basically an X, and you're going to do that. You're going to use quite a bit of line on these. Okay. So on this, so the green is on the bottom. See how the green's on the bottom? It's going to come up and over. So when you're pinching, I like to try and pinch a hole for myself. That's meaning going like this. I'm just gonna pinch a space in there like you would for a regular knot or anything like that, so that when I come back through with this string, it's not such a tiny hole, and it makes it a lot easier. So green on bottom means green comes up and over. So we're gonna go up and over 7 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, once you've done that, you're gonna take and put that right through that hole that we made with our fingers. Stick that right up and in. So this one's gonna go up. Okay. Your next is your pink string. So the pink string was on top. So this one, with that same hole that we made before this one, you're gonna keep that hole pinched because you're gonna use the same hole for both tagged ends. Okay, this one you're gonna go down and around. So it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Now if I was doing this with braid to mono or fluorocarbon to braid, what I would be doing is doubling up my braid wraps. So say for my monofilament I'm wrapping it 7 times. For my braid I would want to wrap it 14 times, just because braid has a little bit better chance of slipping. So we have this one right here, the green one is coming out and down. So we want our pink one to come up and out the opposite way through the same hole. Okay, so you're gonna go take that and bring it right through like such. So now you're working with something that looks a little bit like this. Okay, you've got your pink string coming around, wrapping all the way up, and then going out and through this side. You've got your green string coming out, wrapping around, coming down and up through that side. All you're gonna do from here is literally just pull your other ends till they're tight. And you get this extremely low profile knot right here. Now, the great thing about this knot is I can just cut these tag ends as close as I can to that knot. And once I do that, you'll have a super clean knot that will just glide right through all of your guides, to where there's no tag ends that are really going to get caught on it, because you can cut them so close that they're almost going inside. And it's just real clean, real nice. I love this knot. I use it constantly. Can't say enough about it. Alright, chummers, that's it for this week. I know it wasn't a crazy long video or anything. It wasn't too exciting. I hope these knots help you guys out in your day-to-day fishing life. If you have any other knots that you want to share with us, maybe shoot something over, you think something's a little bit easier than what I'm doing, I would love to do either a video on it, have Nick do a video on it. We'll do it out in the actual fishing and see what happens. Alright, make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and we'll catch you guys next time. Chum Brothers out. Bye.